is it? Don't tell him, Pike.
Hello and welcome back to the Immortal News family. In today's heartfelt video, we bring to you the latest updates on the passing of some truly remarkable individuals within the last 24 hours. As a part of the Immortal News family, we are committed to honoring and remembering those who have made a lasting impact in our lives and the world. If this video touches your heart, or if the stories of these extraordinary people have moved you, please show your respect and remembrance by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection and tribute. Number 10. Brooke Ellison, a trailblazer in academia, advocacy, and public policy, died at age 45. Born on October 20th, 1978, her life changed dramatically when she was 11 years old and paralyzed from the neck down as a result of a vehicle accident. However, this misfortune did not dampen her energy or ambition. With amazing perseverance and dedication, she became the first quadriplegic to graduate from Harvard University, obtaining summa cum laude in cognitive neuroscience and then a master's degree in public administration from Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. Her academic path did not end there. She went on to receive a PhD from Stony Brook University. Her activism went beyond her personal successes. She advocated for accessible technology, acting as Vice President of Tech Access for the United Spinal Association, and contributed significantly to the conversation about embryonic stem cell research with her documentary Hope Deferred. She also shared her remarkable experience with the world through her novel Miracles Happen, One Mother, One Daughter, One Journey, co-written with her mother and then made into the film The Brooke Ellison Story by director Christopher Reeve. Her entry into politics as a candidate for the New York State Senate demonstrated her dedication to pursuing science and legislation that can change lives. Though she did not win the election, her platform on embryonic stem cell research and her work as a motivational speaker cemented her reputation as a strong advocate for change. Her life exemplified the human spirit's ability to overcome apparently insurmountable challenges. Her legacy as an intellectual campaigner and disability rights champion will continue to inspire and influence future generations. Tributes to Brooke Ellison. Number 9. Fabiola Yazmín Ortega, a beloved personality from the iconic Mexican children's show Belly and Beto, has passed away, leaving the world of children's entertainment in sadness. Fabiola, whose life was cut short during childbirth due to severe problems, left a legacy of joy, creativity, and inspiration. Her character Beto made innumerable young viewers laugh and smile, expressing the spirit of innocence and adventure that is inherent to childhood. Her passion for her work and talent to bring characters to life improved the lives of youngsters in Mexico and elsewhere. Her talent went beyond just her voice. It was a gift she graciously offered, resulting in memorable moments that those who grew up watching her will cherish. Despite the difficulties she endured in her final days, including a rare pregnancy complication that resulted in serious health problems, her spirit and her will remain unwavering. In the face of adversity, her narrative serves as a poignant reminder of life's fragility and the power of love. Her newborn baby, Aldo, survived, demonstrating Fabiola's own strength and tenacity. As he matures, he will learn about his mother's extraordinary influence, not only as a performer, but also as a person who exudes love, warmth, and compassion. We remember her not only for her roles, but also for the lives she impacted. Her contributions to children's television will continue to be recognized, ensuring that her soul lives on via the laughter and smiles of every kid she entertains. Tributes to Fabiola Ortega. Number 8. Ian Lavender, best known for his portrayal as the endearingly innocent Private Pike in the popular British sitcom Dad's Army, died at the age of 77. His portrayal of Pike, a figure whose young innocence and frequent conflicts with Captain Mainwaring were show staples, had a lasting impact on British humor. Beyond Dad's Army, Lavender blessed the world of soap operas with his ability, portraying Derek Harkinson on EastEnders, where he continued to demonstrate his flexibility as an actor until health issues forced him to leave the show. His battle with disease, which included cancer and a heart attack, highlighted his tenacity and dedication to his profession. His rise from a teenage actor earning €9 per week to a renowned character on British television demonstrates his talent and the enthusiasm he inspired in both audiences and colleagues. His efforts to Dad's Army not only garnered him millions of fans, but also cemented his place as a pivotal character in British comedy history. Reflecting on his career, he once expressed delight in Dad's Army and the opportunities it provided him, despite the problems it caused to his cinematic career. His ability to bring joy and humor to so many people while managing the stereotypes that come with such a defining role demonstrates his strength and character as an actor in person. His legacy will live on via the ageless comedy and warmth of Dad's Army, as well as the amusement he provided to generations of viewers. His contribution to the fabric of British humor and culture will be remembered. Tributes to Ian Lavender. Number 7. Michael Jayston, a legendary figure in British television, film, and theatre, died at the age of 88 following a brief illness. Best remembered for his part in the beloved British sitcom Only Fools and Horses, he made a lasting impression on the world of entertainment. His depiction of Rachel Raquel Turner's father, contributing to one of the show's most memorable episodes, Time on Our Hands. In this legendary performance, his character discovers an ancient pocket watch that pushes the Trotter family to millionaire status, winning spectators' hearts with a combination of charm and serendipity. Beyond laughs, his career was rich and varied, demonstrating his flexibility across a wide range of roles. From the 1960s stages to historical depictions, such as Nicholas II of Russia and Nicholas and Alexandra, to his creepy performance as Valeyard in Doctor Who, Jayston exhibited a tremendous ability to embody and bring complicated characters to life. His portrayal of Edward Rochester in the adaptation of Jane Eyre and his role in the spy series Quiller highlight his extraordinary talent and dedication to the arts. His effect extended to the theater, where he starred in works such as Roger Crane's The Last Confession, co-starring with David Suchet. His appearance as Nicola King's ill-fated husband in Emmerdale and his role in the police comedy drama The Good Guys are more examples of a career that enriched British entertainment. His legacy is one of diversity, depth, and a strong connection with audiences all across the world. His work inspired delight, thoughtfulness, and an appreciation for the discipline of acting in those who witnessed his performances. As we say goodbye to this celebrated actor, we remember a life full of love, laughter, and memorable experiences that will continue to inspire and delight. Tributes to Michael Jayston. Number 6. Bob Beckwith, a former New York City firefighter, became a symbol of optimism and resilience in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, standing alongside President George W. Bush among the rubble of the World Trade Center. At the age of 91, he passed away, leaving a legacy that was woven into the fabric of one of America's darkest days. Though the reason of death was not disclosed, he had fought health difficulties, including malignant skin cancer, which could have been linked to his exposure at Ground Zero. His actions on that tragic September day went beyond his retirement, as he, like many of his compatriots, sprinted into inconceivable danger to help with the rescue attempts. His presence became a symbol of American grit when he ascended a charred fire engine, creating an iconic image of togetherness and defiance as President Bush addressed the grieving nation, arm around his shoulder. This is when Bush famously said, "I can hear you." The rest of the world hears you, with Beckwith by his side, has since become imprinted in the collective memory of the country, signifying the people's unwavering spirit in the face of misfortune. Throughout his life, He exemplified the unselfish attitude of the firefighting community by advocating and fundraising for the New York Firefighters Burn Center Foundation. His acts following 9/11, as well as the famous imagery of him with President Bush, have had a long-lasting influence, signifying the American people's perseverance and unity. His path from a retired grandfather to a national emblem of resilience demonstrates the immense influence of individual acts of courage. His legacy, which embodies courage, compassion, and community, will be remembered as a beacon of hope in America's collective heart. Tributes to Bob Beckwith. Number 5. Joel Bells, a pioneer in Christian publishing, died at the age of 82 in Asheville, North Carolina. His legacy as the creator of God's World publications, which includes the popular World magazine, has had a lasting impact on the landscape of Christian media and education. Born into a family with a broad business history, he was exposed to the power of print media at a young age, which shaped his career and aim. He earned a BA in English from Covenant College and an MA in Communications from the University of Iowa as part of his educational and communication career. His dedication to Christian values was demonstrated by his position as an elder in the Presbyterian Church in America and his active participation in ecumenical statements such as the Manhattan Declaration, which advocated for religious conscience in the face of laws that contradicted evangelical Catholic and Orthodox teachings. Under his guidance, God's World publications expanded from its humble beginnings with God's World for Children to a large Christian media presence that includes World Magazine, the World Journalism Institute, and a variety of podcasts. These platforms have not only offered Christian-themed news and analysis, but they have also raised a generation of journalists dedicated to the truth and quality in their field. His ambition went beyond the printed page, as he aimed to educate and inform a global Christian audience, preparing people to handle the challenges of modern life while remaining true to their religion. His career demonstrates the power of uniting faith, journalism, and education, motivating many readers and authors to investigate and express their values through media. Tributes to Joel Bells. Number 4. Bill Northey, a committed public worker and staunch advocate for agriculture, died at the age of 64. Many people will remember him as a champion of the farming community and for his devotion to conservation. From 2018 to 2021, he served as the Undersecretary for Farm Production and Conservation at the United States Department of Agriculture, which defined his public service career. In this capacity, he helped shape policies that benefited farmers and protected the land that sustains America's agricultural bounty. Prior to his federal appointment, he was Iowa's Secretary of Agriculture, having been elected on November 7, 2006. His leadership of the Iowa Department of Agriculture and Land Stewardship demonstrated a thorough awareness of the difficulties and opportunities confronting agriculture in the heartland. His efforts extended beyond policy to develop a community that valued land preservation and innovation for future generations. He was an Iowa State University alumnus with profound and personal agricultural roots. He showed a devotion to education by getting a Master of Business Administration from Southwest Minnesota State University. His engagement in the farmhouse fraternity throughout his collegiate years demonstrated his leadership abilities early on. His wife Cindy and their 3 daughters carry on his personal legacy. His life's labor went beyond the fields and into the hearts of those who knew him, leaving an unforgettable imprint on both the agricultural community and his family. As we commemorate Bill Northey, we honor his contributions to agriculture, his commitment to public service, and the ideals he instilled in future generations. Tributes to Bill Northey. Number 3. Al McBean, a distinguished figure from the United States Virgin Islands who carved a niche for himself in Major League Baseball, passed away at 85. His legacy spans from the baseball diamond, where he shone as a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, to his impactful contributions to his community in the Virgin Islands post-retirement. McBean's journey to Major League prominence began unexpectedly in 1957 when he was discovered during a Pirates tryout in St. Thomas, catapulting him from a mere spectator to a professional baseball athlete. Making his debut in 1961, McBean quickly established his versatility, excelling both as a starting pitcher and as a reliever. His rookie year hinted at his resilience and skill, a prelude to his successful career. As a reliever in 1963, McBean's outstanding performance earned him notable accolades, including participation in Roberto Clemente's National League Latino All-Stars and being named the Sporting News NL Fireman of the Year in 1964. His prowess wasn't limited to pitching. He also made his mark as a hitter, notably hitting a grand slam off the St. Louis Cardinals. His personal life saw him marrying Olga Santos Negron, with Roberto Clemente playing a significant role in their wedding, showcasing the deep personal connections he formed throughout his career. Following his retirement, he dedicated himself to public service in the Virgin Islands, significantly contributing to youth sports development and community projects. His legacy extends beyond his baseball achievements, embodying the spirit of perseverance, community service, and excellence. Al McBean's life and career leave a lasting mark on the world of sports and his community, remembered for his contributions on and off the field. Tributes to Al McBean. Number 2. Nam Kung-won, a veteran actor in the Korean film business with a 6-decade career, died at the age of 90 in Seoul. He was diagnosed with lung cancer years ago and made an everlasting impression on the world of cinema, not only in Korea but also abroad. He was born on August 1, 1934, and began his distinguished acting career with his role in Bring Back the Night Once More. He quickly rose to prominence in Korean cinema from the 1960s to the 1980s, appearing in over 300 films. His performances in legendary films like Six Shadows, War and Humanity, Swordsman, and Sub-Zero Point demonstrated his tremendous talent and range as an actor. Nam Kung-won received multiple honors during his career, beginning with Best Supporting Actor at the 9th Bill Film Awards in 1965, and culminating with a significant award at the 7th Asia Film Festival in 1970. His achievements in the cinema business were further honored when he was awarded the France Hermes Contribution Prize in 2004 and the Ongwan Order of Cultural Merit in 2016. Aside from his on-screen accomplishments, he was actively involved in promoting and leading the Korean film community. He was the honorary president of the Korean Film Actors Association, president of the Motion Pictures Association of Korea, and a member of the National Academy of Arts. His legacy extends beyond his film successes. He was the honorary chairman of Herald Corp, affecting the media landscape. Tributes to Nam Kung-won.
Today's top headlines. News 1. King Charles III has been diagnosed with cancer, Buckingham Palace revealed. The diagnosis came after a hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement where doctors discovered a separate concern. While specific cancer details were not provided, treatments for the king started immediately. The 75-year-old monarch will pause public engagements but continue state duties. Messages of support have poured in from across the globe, with British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and President Biden expressing their well wishes for his swift recovery. News 2. Veteran Hong Kong actor DJ Eric Cheng passed away suddenly at 56, 2 days after sharing his joyous engagement to former athlete Wang Yanji. Cheng experienced sudden health issues leading to his hospitalization and subsequent passing. The beloved actor, known for roles in TVB dramas, leaves behind a legacy of entertainment and a grieving fiancé. Metro Broadcast, his employer, expressed deep condolences, promising support for his family during this difficult time. The exact cause of Chung's sudden demise remains under investigation, leaving fans and loved ones awaiting answers. News 3. Marcus Smart received a heartfelt tribute during his emotional return to Boston, celebrating his impactful 9-year tenure with the Celtics. Despite being traded to Memphis, Smart's legacy in Boston as a passionate player and community hero remains cherished. Fans and former teammates showed overwhelming love, highlighting his dedication on and off the court. Smart expressed deep gratitude towards the city and fans, marking the night as a memorable homecoming. The Celtics honored him as a hero among us for his extensive community work, underscoring his lasting imprint on the team and city. News 4. Adam Thomas bravely shares his challenging journey with rheumatoid arthritis, revealing the struggle of the past year as the toughest in his life. Despite the difficulties, Adam remains hopeful, undergoing treatments that include disease-modifying drugs he may need for life. Supported by his wife, Caroline Daly, and the love of fans, Adam's openness about his condition aims to shed light on arthritis and its impact. As he navigates this journey, Adam's determination and the support around him highlight his strength in facing adversity. News 5. Simon Cowell has recently addressed concerns regarding his health, sparked by his absence from some Britain's Got Talent auditions. In an Instagram post to his 2.2 million followers, Cowell debunked rumors of a mystery illness, explaining his absence was due to migraines triggered by long days under filming lights. Alongside a humorous photo comparison, he assured fans of his well-being and his anticipation for the upcoming Britain's Got Talent filming in Manchester. His transparency about his migraines has drawn support from fans, empathizing with the discomfort migraines bring and wishing him well. News 6. Pearl Berg, the 9th oldest person in the world and celebrated as the world's oldest Jewish person, passed away in Los Angeles at the age of 114. Renowned for her extraordinary longevity, Berg was also the 3rd oldest American. Beyond her remarkable age, she was cherished by her family for her warmth, wisdom, and wit. Born on October 1, 1909 in Pittsburgh, Berg's life story included a move to Los Angeles during the Great Depression, where she soon met her future husband, Mark Berg. Together, they built a life filled with love, business success, and community service. Berg was known for her vibrant personality, exceptional cooking, and dedication to philanthropy, contributing to organizations such as Hadassah and the Sisterhood of Temple Israel of Hollywood. Despite the physical challenges of her final years, Berg's sharp mind and storytelling prowess remained undiminished, endearing her to all who knew her.
Number 1. Jean Mallory, a towering figure in cultural anthropology, exploration, and the impassioned preservation of Arctic minority, died at the age of 101. His pioneering voyage to the North Geomagnetic Pole in 1951 launched an outstanding career that influenced our understanding of the Arctic and its indigenous peoples for decades to come. His work, particularly his important book The Last Kings of Thule, which was translated into 23 languages, brought the Inuits' lives and suffering to a global audience. Despite rising industrialization and environmental dangers, he remained committed to maintaining Arctic tribes' cultures and rights. As a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Arctic polar issues, Mallory promoted sustainable development and the protection of fragile ecosystems and cultures. Born from a family with a strong scholastic background, his early experiences and education paved the way for his wide and influential career. He not only made major contributions to geomorphological study, but also helped to establish and direct institutions such as the Terra Humanae Collection, the World Journalism Institute, and the Umanak Polar Institute. His accolades, which include the Commander of the Légion d'Honneur of France and the Patron's Medal of the Royal Geographical Society, demonstrate his enormous impact on both scientific and cultural understanding of the Arctic. His legacy is one of deep regard for humanity's interconnectedness with the environment, and it will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Jean Mallory.